Hey, I'm Patrick, president of Twice as Nice Recruiting. We start every search from scratch, offer a 9.9% fee, and have an 18-month placement guarantee on every one of our searches. I'm with Jessica, client manager here at Twice as Nice, to hear about a recent placement. Jessica, thanks so much for joining.
Well, thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about this placement? Or I should say maybe the client to begin with?
Sure. So this client is a 501c nonprofit that provides material aid, educational support, and community-based services to those living in impoverished remote communities right here in America. They have helped literally thousands over their 30-year history.
I remember being really excited when I actually had my initial conversation with them, because while I enjoy all of our clients, the impact and looking at their annual reports was just really exciting to think that we could contribute to what their mission is. And I guess tell me about the search.
Sure. So they were looking for a planned giving manager. So someone who was a certified fundraising executive, someone that had a proven history of exceeding fundraising goals for charities that focused on helping people specifically.
Okay, and I guess the open-ended question, how'd it go?
Well, it actually went very well. So the definite challenge was finding someone who was not just comfortable asking people for money, but asking potential donors to leave a legacy gift in their will, which just requires such a high level of sensitivity and ability to build relationships with trust, and somebody who could truly embody the passion of the charity's mission. So, this role was not just about someone who could call through a list of prospects. It required, face-to-face interactions on a really deeply personal level. And this organization had, big plans for their fundraising goals, and they really needed someone to come in and execute those goals.
Okay, so I mean, it sounds like big shoes to fill in terms of what they want the role to accomplish. And I guess, how did the actual search go in terms of our ability to find that talent?
Well, it actually went really well. Our intake call with the client was so detailed, and they did a wonderful job of conveying exactly what they wanted. And I feel like that really translated to the search we built for them. And we actually submitted a couple of wonderful candidates to them about 10 days into the search. And so, we were able to find someone that really had that track record and that deep level of experience that they were looking for.
And I think if I looked at the data before the call correctly, not only did we send them some candidates within 10 days, but the candidate they hired was shared with them by day 10. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
So the search, I didn't remember seeing how long the search took to close, but I'm guessing it wrapped up pretty quickly after they found the one.
I think it wrapped up within about 23 days, start
cool.
to finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. And so I guess, did we learn anything from, I mean, it seems like a dream search, but was there anything that you think we'd incorporate future searches with them, or just across the board that we learned that we can apply?
Well, I will say that I think that something that we've learned as a company is just appreciating the impact of our work, and that it can really just go beyond this initial placement of a qualified candidate filling our client's vacancy. This hire will directly, and that is not an exaggeration, they're going to directly impact the lives of thousands of people by helping this nonprofit reach those monetary goals that they set in place.
That's awesome. And I know this was, I think, our second search with them. We had done a search last year, almost to the day a year ago. Do they have future hiring plans, or do we get to help them in any other ways in the short term?
They do. I actually have a meeting set with them next week to hire a support person for this role. Nice. And the hire that we placed last year actually partnered with me on this search for the planned giving manager.
It's so fun when it comes back full circle.
Definitely.
Awesome. Well, Jessica, thanks so much for sharing a little bit about the search.